Hi guys, it's Skye from Miss Skye Digital Marketing, and I just want to make a quick announcement that I have now gotten a new job in Seattle, Washington. I've been kind of keeping this in the dark because the process took a while to actually go through, and I'm going to talk about that in this video today, and also just a few tips for you guys if you're looking for jobs or going through the interview process or even after landing the job. I'm just going to talk about it through A through Z. So first, I just wanted to say that I started looking at jobs in around July, just a couple times in July, just to see what's out there. I do have my own clients, but I still like being in an office environment. I know it's kind of weird. I like both the client work and also working for an actual company. So I started looking for jobs and I found this one. They're located in Bellevue, Washington, which is like a suburb of Seattle. It's where Microsoft is. But yeah, so I started this in about late June, early July. So I went in for my interview. Everything went really great. Me and the manager just vibed really well. And then, I waited. I waited for about a month to find out that I finally got the job. I just found out last Monday. And then I started this Monday on the 12th, I believe that's the date. So yeah, this process has been extremely overwhelming because I went from not talking to them that much to, you're starting next week. The great thing is that I'm currently starting remotely right now, which means I'm working from home, which is great because I wanted to go back home and visit my family before I started my job. And it's also great because at my last job, I wasn't able to be remote at all. And I like being able to have the freedom or the option to be remote. So I'm really glad that I'm joining a company that is even allowing me to start remotely, because I don't know if you guys know this, but remote work is very touch base with some companies. Some people don't like to have remote workers, and my last job was like that. They didn't want anyone to be remote, and I just like it more because of the freedom. It instills a kind of trust that the employers have onto the employees, which I find super important. So yeah, but I do want to say that I am making more. I'm making almost double what I was making at my last job, which is absolutely crazy. But I just wanted to, I'm not saying this just to be a bragger or anything. It's just because I know that 2.5 years ago, I would have never thought I'd be making this much on my own, and let alone from a course that I only took for $100 and built off of that. So when I tell you guys you have to keep grinding, you have to keep working, you have to keep trying, that's exactly what I mean. I don't know if you guys ever knew this, but I've always wanted to live in Seattle. It was like 5 hours away from my hometown, and I just didn't want to be in this area anymore. There was a lot of reasons. Diversity was the main one, and I just like being in a city. And Seattle's always felt like home for me. It's where I was born. So to be able to, not only move there and experience everything and live a completely different new life, I now have a job that I would have probably never even thought I would be able to get. If it weren't for constantly trying and picking at people and trying to learn new things constantly. I'm going to be not vlogging, but kind of making this a little series, just because in my previous job, I wasn't really able to document everything for you guys, and I, just didn't do it. I was so focused on learning everything. But now that I have been in the SEM game now for over 2.5 years, I really just want to show as much as I can possible to you guys, so you can see exactly what I go through. I'm gonna tell you right now, not everything's gonna be pretty. I am very stressed out right now, just because I think every time I get a new job or I just get a new client or anything, it's very stressful in the beginning because they've had strategies that they've had previously and they're either working or they're not working, and you as the SEM specialist have to go in and dig through everything. Like, you have to, when I look at an ad account, I look at that ad account as a whole. So some ad accounts have been running for over 7 years. So when I say it's a lot of tedious work, and the best thing that you can do as an SEM specialist is seeing how everything works and seeing how the campaigns have been doing, because that is the most important thing, because you're not going to be able to provide that much intel for your client or your employer if you don't know how everything works, if you don't actually know what the campaigns have been doing beforehand and then go on and make a completely new strategy. My goal for the next 30 to 60 days is implementing a new strategy within the SEM with Google Ads and Bing Ads, and then also having everything blend together with Facebook ads, but also seeing what works beforehand, seeing what not works beforehand, why, and then on top of that, building out completely new campaigns. I'm very excited to do all this. I'm very stressed out as well. It's like kind of being excited. It's like school. The feeling that I have been feeling for the last couple of days is kind of reminds me, one year I went to San Diego. I lived in San Diego for a year, and I was going to a new school, and for some reason I was just super overwhelmed for like the first couple of weeks, and it was just because it was something new. It was something I've never done before. It was an area I've never been, and that's kind of how I feel right now with this job, but I know it will pass, so I'm not very worried about it. I just know I have to keep pushing through, get all the work done, and actually be able to provide my employers with results, which at the end of the day is what all that matters. So whatever you need to do to get there, let's make it happen. I'm not certain if I can actually show the ad account to you guys, but I can actually just give you some insights. Once I get strategies and everything in place, I will for sure show them on the channel, or at least give you guys a brief overview on what I'm doing to improve the campaign, because it's a good amount of ad spend. It's over, right now it'll probably be $15K a month, but it will go up to 50 plus. So yeah, it's a really big deal. It's a really big job. I am like the lead SEM specialist on this. Like, there's no one else. It's just me. So it's a lot of pressure, because at my previous jobs, I had other people with me to help me if I had questions. But since I'm the only one currently working on these accounts from in the next couple of weeks, it's all on me, and it's gonna be the most stressful I've ever been in my life, honestly. But I'm very excited, and I'm very fortunate to even be in this position. And I want to be able to make sure that I can bring you guys back the most valuable content, and just give you guys all the tips, either whether it's just with your mental health or actually with the SEM or any kind of direction that you guys need from me. I'm here. But yeah, I will make sure to update you guys weekly on the channel, at least probably 1 to 2 videos a week. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, just let me know if you guys want to tell me how many videos you want from me a week. Let me know down in the comments, and I will happily provide whatever you guys see as fit. So with that being said, I'm very excited to go on this journey with you guys. Pray for me. Yeah, but I'll see you guys on the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.